This guy's my driver. Mike set up this roundup. Mr. Fantastic here. He did it. So he's driving. He's our chauffeur. He's the limo driver.
3 hours.
3 hours to Cog Hill. I was cool with us not golfing today since I just got beat down this whole trip, golf-wise. Hope you enjoyed that, by the way. We don't head it out. We played as it lies, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I hustled one, so it's it's part of golf.
He did have the best shank of the trip.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, off to Cog Hill. Let's see if we can make it out. I got my baby basket. All right, here we go. Cog Hill, just outside of Chicago. Hole 1, 458-yard par 4, and that drive was not off to a good start. Put in this heavy stuff, 220, 4-iron. Not looking good. I pull this way left, and this is awesome. Yeah, that's a skull right over the green, and after a lot of hassling around, it was a double bogey. So bad start. We're going to try to regroup here and get things back on track. 224-yard par 3, going 4-iron. Just trying to get this somewhere on the green and kind of recuperate after that beat down on the first hole. So I got about a 30-foot putt downhill. This was fast. So I was just trying to lag it close and hit a really good one, and happy to tap in par after the first hole disaster. 3 here is a 427-yard par 4, tight drive, slight dog leg to the left, and your guess is as good as mine. I'm thinking we're going right center of this fairway would be ideal. So I was trying for right center and just pulled it a touch. Little draw, kind of goes in the trees here on the left, so I have about 122, and I'm just trying to get it on the right part of the green, and just missed it a little bit. It didn't really draw over, so I have this chip shot, and I really took some time to read the break because I felt like it was a pretty easy chip that I could get close, maybe take a look at going in if I get it perfect. And yeah, I'll take that. Obviously, that's a good kind of comeback after first hole, and it's nice to chip one in. Number 4, we flip it around, and again, it's 427, a little downhill this time, and then green is going to be tucked in those trees back there. Awesome day out here, Cog Hill, Dub's Dread course. Dub's Dread has hosted a number of tour events, BMW Championship, the Western Open, 1997 U.S. Amateur, some pub links, and then 87 U.S. Women's Amateur pub links. So it's a real deal course. That shot, I just cut it too much. It went through the tree, so I have this guy here, pitch shot, and man, that green was fast. It took a sniff at the hole, but that ran by a good 20 feet, let's say. The putter was hot.
Oh, yeah. What an up and down, 2 in a row.
Number 5 is a 507-yard par 5, shorter one, but you got to hit your drive in the fairway here. That is for real. Little dog leg to the right, slightly uphill. Beautiful looking hole. Love the look of this hole. Felt good on the tee box and really hit it solid. Drew it a little too much. And it catches these bunkers here on the left. So I'm just taking an 8-iron, just laying up here. And something weird happens in the air.
I hit a bird?
Which we thought it hit a bird in midair. Very strange. Did I hit a bird? That ball was going, those birds flew by, and then the ball did something weird.
But the bird didn't go down.
No, I didn't. Maybe it just bumped him. It was strange, but I had about 95 and hit a 54-degree wedge. It's usually a perfect number, 95 in my 54. Went a bit long, so I had 20 feet coming downhill. Mike had just chipped in for eagle before me. That was cool to see, and I'll take a par there.
Third hole is a downhill par 3, playing about 220 today. A lot of bunkers. Pin is on that left side, so we're going to try to avoid missing left.
And I did avoid missing left, and I went way right. And my tee shots for the day are going to struggle. And I had this pitch shot, not pretty, not a good lie. A lot of green to work with, luckily. But I'm just trying to get it semi-close.
Run over that.
And it did a little better than that.
Turn right.
At this, 10 foot, maybe less than 10 feet. Little right to left.
What an
Greens were
up and
rolling
down.
great, I'll tell you. Another save.
Number 7, 399 par 4.
399
Slight dog leg to the right. Oh, avoid the water there too. Let's go down the left side. Should be good.
Tough driving hole. Trying to play a little cutter off the bunker, and man, this was one of my best tee shots of the day. Love it when I could play a little cut. Left me 170. Balls were flying even though it was a little cold, so took a 7-iron because the pin was way in the back and I didn't want to go long. And I did go long, about 18 feet long. Thought I was gonna make that, to be honest with you. Just ran it by about 3 feet, and without grinding too bad, we just tapped those in. So nice par, tough hole, great hole.
Number 8 is a 360-yard par 4. Here we go. Into the wind. I don't know if we can carry that bunker today on the left, so fairway would be ideal, obviously.
So just trying to get a smooth drive and played a touch draw. So last 2 drives were fantastic. Felt really good. Left me a wedge in about 105 yards, and I hit a 54 again and hit it great. And man, that thing went way long over the back. And there's a little like leaf on the green I'm trying to land my ball on, and I came really close and it rolled out to about 3 feet. So just managed to clean this up, and another save. Getting up and down a lot today.
9, a 586-yard par 4. You
Par
better hit
5.
the fairway in this guy, that's for sure. Trees left and right. Slight dog leg left.
Yeah, not too many 586-yard par 4s out there. So this is a par 5. Pushed it right, hit a tree, and bounced, right there, pretty good. Just taking a hybrid, trying to feather a cut. It went through that opening, as you see in those trees, so got lucky for sure. Went through, that's about 155, and I am trying to play a draw 9-iron because I don't want to go long like the last couple shots, and just trying to play a shot in here. And left myself about a 35-footer up a ridge and gave it a little too much. About 10 feet left for par. Not what I want on a par 5, but again, can I make another, let's say, save? Yeah. Might not have been 10 feet.
Number 10, 369-yard par 4, dog leg left. Avoid those bunkers down the right side of the fairway at the dog leg, and then you're off and running.
This is not a driver hole. We should have laid back with hybrid or 3-wood, even an iron, but we're hitting drivers. So I hit it through the fairway, up against this tree. I'm taking a 60-degree wedge because things are flying out here for some reason. But this one didn't fly, came up short. Let's have another opportunity to get up and down. Fairly easy bunker shot. Nothing really crazy going on here. Flew it right where I wanted to. And I thought it would release to the right. Actually went left. About a 12-foot left to right for par. Man, I thought I made that.
11 is a 565-yard par 5. It looks like we get it a little downwind today. Bends a little bit to the left. So we just might have a chance to make it home.
So hit it solid, but leaked it off to the right. Not my best, and it wound up in this hay. So I'm just taking a 7-iron trying to lay up, and I mean that's as good as I can get it on the ball. 132 pitching wedge, just trying to hit a green. I'm kind of sick of trying to get up and down every time, and hit a really solid shot here. So I'm happy about that. About 12 feet for birdie, and after some great putts, I I'm planning on making that. But hey, backwards par is fine.
We have about a 216-yard par 3 playing downwind, downhill. So I'm going to go 6-iron, played about 180, 185.
These par 3s at Dub's Dread are no joke. They're long, they're challenging, and bad shots like this don't help. That kind of went in the hazard, so I took a drop here, and so I have to get up and down for bogey with a little pitch shot with my 60-degree wedge. Scrambling once again. About 12 feet for, like the same putt I just had, but this time I made it for bogey.
Yeah. A 446-yard par 4. Be straight, winds off the left. Is there a fire nearby?
So 446, and we start smelling a bunch of smoke. It just, all the smoke started rolling in. Very strange. We couldn't see a fire, but we thought there was something going on. 4-iron here from 205, my second shot. Hit that tree, ricocheted off, went in the bunker.
Somewhere over there.
And so once again, scrambling, man. Here we go. Not a hard shot. It's going to release a bit. It's just a bit uphill. I went about 10 feet by. And I mean, the only thing that was feeling good was kind of my short game today and this putter. Another save.
It's quick.
Number 14 is a par 3. It's about 200 yards down to that green. Guarded by everything bad.
So I'm really trying to guard against going left here, as you can see. So I went way right. At least there's no out of bounds or anything over there. And I caught the far right side of this green, which left me this cross-country putt going up a ridge, breaks to the right, and it kind of comes back to the left. I thought I had a chance here. Got it close, but still went about 7 feet by-ish.
All right. 509-yard par 5 here, the 15th. Straight into the wind and uphill.
And just a heads up, that smoke is really starting to bother us. Our heads are hurting. We can't see very well. I'm laying up here with the 3 metal, and I get lucky here. It hits that tree in the distance and kicks dead left into the fairway. And so I'm hitting a knockdown 54. The wind is humming right now, and hit a really great shot. Now Mike forgot to bring my putter with him. He had the cart, so I'm putting with my wedge again for birdie. And I don't know. These greens are good. I'm rolling it good. It's feeling good.
16 is a 419-yard par 4. Pretty big swing to the left.
Beautiful hole here. I lost it again to the right. It rattled around in some trees and kicked down. I have about 160, guarding against going left again. So keeping it as far right as possible, trying to draw it in there. Just stayed out there. So I have this pitch shot. See, I'm missing in good spots, so I have plenty of green to work with pretty much every time. So that takes a lot of pressure off your short game if you can miss with a lot of green left over. So only had about a 5-footer or so for par. And that's gonna wrap us up. We couldn't take any more. All right, guys, Mike and I are calling this round after 16 holes. It's just, I mean, smoke is filling the entire area. We don't know what's going on. Wind is crazy. Our heads are pounding from the smoke. And anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. It's Cog Hill, 16 holes at Cog Hill. Beautiful spot, public course. Check it out if you're in Chicago. Hopefully this doesn't happen while you're here. Whew, head pounding. Love you guys. Follow this guy, Golfaholics. Had a great trip. We're fading up at 3 a.m. I was up at 3. Race here, 3-hour ride here. It's all good. Smoke, we're dying. We gotta go inside and get some fresh air and food. Love you guys. See you in the next video.